What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, with take number 2 of our draft. What is this called? It is going to be, what is the word I'm looking for? What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you guys take 2 or 3, depending on who you ask, of our team builder for week number 7 of BBL. RCS, we're facing off against P. McGee and the Primal Kyogre, as well as an annoying-ass Chansey, which kind of ruins my team. Also, possibly Corviknight, which could be annoying for the set you see on screen right now. This team is very scary, with a lot of momentum with the Pheromosa, the Coco, the Chansey with Teleport, Corviknight with U-Turn, Incineroar with U-Turn Parting Shot, with some stall options like Pyukumuku and Chansey, and of course there is a Primal Kyogre, which you can go into at any moment and absolutely wreck my shit. Hopefully we can do well with this team. We did run a different set before. We had a couple of Pokemon here that the chat and I, shout out to Josh and Burry for helping us out here, making some adjustments, and now we have a brand new-ish kind of team to discuss in the matchup here. So let's go ahead and do it. The matchup is obviously going to be a challenging one. We need to win, basically, we need to win out to have a shot at playoffs, just have a chance. And if we do win out, it's not even guaranteed because our differential sucks. So it is what it is. We're going to try and play well, try and bring some cool stuff, and ideally get a nice win here. So starting off with our Arceus Fairy this week, we are running Mono Judgment with Calm Mind Sub and Recover. If I get enough Calm Minds up, then nothing can really break me outside of like Pheromosa's physically offensive Poison Jab. I guess Corviknight's Iron Head can definitely do it. Incineroar can do it if it's running like an offensive set with Iron Head or with a Fire move, which could be kind of scary. But that's really it. I guess Wood Hammer from Thwacky, but yeah, that's really all it is. This set is fantastic if I get up a sub, and that's really good, of course. The investment we have in our speed allows us to outspeed the Mega Latias. The HP investment is so that our sub is never broken by Seismic Toss, and the rest is shoved into our special attack, I should say. Really cool set here, can do a lot of work because even the Chansey at +6 will be 2 KO'd, could be OHKO depending on the set if I get rid of the Eviolite. So that's something as well. Corviknight can really be pressured a lot. I know it could have pressure, but it could really be pressured a lot, which would be a very good thing. Nidoqueen, if I get enough boosts, and then it can't really beat me 1v1, which is awesome. And we can also beat it 1v1 if it is offensive, if it is defensive, depending on how many boosts we have. Because if I go for Calm Mind and sub, he doesn't know what my item is. He doesn't know what my attack is. Well, he knows my item is. He doesn't know what my attacks are. He doesn't know I could have like Judgment plus Ice Beam, or Judgment plus Psychic, or whatever the case may be. So we have options, really, is what I want to say. But yeah, very cool set here. Does a lot of work if we can get it going. Next up is going to be our Solgaleo, which is a Lion here. Knockoff Sunsteel Strike, Thunder Wave, and Wild Charge. Wild Charge is there to weaken the Corviknight. It is also really good because we knock off the Chansey's Violet. We can knock off whatever item Nidoqueen has. We can start weakening things like Latios, Coco. We take it from Pheromosa. Shuca Berry's there for the Nidoqueen. And I guess the Kyogre's Earthquake if it wants to go for that for some reason, but it won't. Either way, really cool set. Wild Charge with an Adamant Nature will actually do enough to put the Kyogre at like 70%. I don't expect it to be a timid Kyogre. If it is, it will outspeed us. If it is not, we will outspeed it. It has to be timid to outspeed our Solgaleo. Really cool set here, though. Our next mon is going to be Sharktail, our Garchomp here, also running the Substitute here. This is basically there to force switch-ins. If I'm in a situation where like it's Chansey that's on lower health, or maybe even a Coco that's locked into an electric move, or it knows that Dazzling Gleam won't KO me, or a Nidoqueen that's not Shuca Berry, or is in range of the Earthquake, there's probably going to be a swap into Corviknight, maybe Latias. And the reason why I have sub is because of the maybe Latias portion of that sentence, because then I can go for a Dragon Claw against it and do big damage, which would be very, very nice. Earthquake is solid overall against everything, and Fire Blast is there for the Corviknight mainly, and ideally we can break this thing down, break the Chansey down with this Pokemon, at least a little bit, and yeah, that's really all I can ask for with this Pokemon. So fingers crossed we can actually do that with our Garchomp. Our next mon is going to be our Greninja with no item. Yes, shout out to Josh for the set in the chat, of course. He mentioned Thief as an item to get rid of or Thief as a move rather, to get rid of the Chansey's of Violet, which is super cool. And then of course the Low Kick, because Low Kick into a no or max HP, max defense Chansey with no Violet is like 45 to 53. So after a spike, we could get to a KO, which is awesome, and we'll see how it goes, of course. But yeah, we do have Protein, which is really cool, and then we have a lot of investment in our special attack. The special attack investment is there for something like the Grass Knot on the Primal Kyogre, or the Ice Beam on basically everything else, since its ice resists are like Incineroar, which dies to Low Kick, and Cryogonal, which dies to Low Kick. So yeah. Oh, also there's Pyukumuku, which we hit Grass Knot, but again, Grass Knot's not very strong. Let's ignore Pyukumuku. Okay? Let's just do that. Between you and me, keep it a secret, all right? Next up, we're going to see Fishy, our Quillfish, with Scald Spikes, Taunt, and Destiny Bond with Swift Swim. Swift Swim is there in a situation where we can outspeed the Kyogre in the rain, If he doesn't notice that the Intimidate didn't pop off, then great. We can then go for a Destiny Bond, catch the Kyogre, and then it dies, which is awesome because any attack it'll go for at full HP like Water Spout will kill me. Thunder will kill me. So I feel pretty decent about this. The spike, getting up one spike is really nice to weaken the Chansey, the Nidoqueen, the Koko, the Pheromosa. It was really nice as well. So it should be kind of cool for us. Taunt is there because of the Chansey. I don't want it to heal up against me at all. And Scald is there because it is a pretty strong move in game. The burn chances on basically everything is really nice. So yeah, moving on is going to be, and the speed on this is for max speed Nidoqueen. Next up is going to be Monkey. Our choice Scarf is a Rude, which is just fine. Just okay here. Power Up is nice against something like the Kyogre, against something like the Chansey does decent damage, like 40% to that thing, which is cool. It's decent against Nidoqueen. It's actually better than Darkest Lariat is. It's good for the Koko. Darkest Lariat is decent in general against the Latias. It's decent against the Corviknight. U-turn for momentum, obviously, in close combat hits the Incineroar, the Chansey for good damage. And yeah, it's just a solid move overall. And we should outspeed something like the Pheromosa with our investment on this set as well. So this is our team for the battle. Hopefully it goes well. If you guys enjoyed the team builder, leave a like on the video. Also, we are this close, 2 subscribers away from 1,500. So make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and comment the secret of the day, which is going to be Funko Pop. I'm speaking very quickly today because I am super overwhelmed with work, and I just did not get a chance to eat lunch, eat anything really all day. So yeah, let me know. Do you have any Funko Pops? Julia got this for me for my birthday, and it's really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching the team builder, guys. Let's do it. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, we are back, and looking at the team, we see there is no Incineroar. What else is there? None. There is no Mega Latias, which is cool. So the creeping on my Arceus was unfortunately a waste, but hey, it is what it is. Chansey is gonna be a problem. Corviknight's a problem. The main thing is weaken Chansey, Corviknight, Nidoqueen, and I could win with the Arceus here. So what do I want to lead off with here? I feel like a lead of Nidoqueen or a lead of Koko makes a lot of sense on his end. Even a lead of the Pheromosa. I could also just lead with Zarude. Zarude would help me out in a lot of situations, give me momentum against everything, and kind of scout a lot of what's going on. I could lead it with Solgaleo, which would be nice because I can get rid of the item on anything and eat any one hit from anything as well. So I think I actually want to do that because this Pokemon doesn't switch into things very well. So we'll just do that. We're going to lead with Solgaleo. I want to see a lead of Pheromosa, so that's fine with me. In this case here, I could see just a swap into the Corviknight. I kind of just want to go for the knockoff here. It'd be very nice if I get the knockoff on this Pokemon. Thunder Wave could be a thing, but in case he goes into the Chansey or into the Nidoqueen, it could be the play. How much are things going to do to me? Because I know this gets Throat Chop. And I should probably enter my team into the chats, so into the calc. Okay, so Solgaleo against the Pheromosa. If Pheromosa's Choice Band, Close Combat is 79% to me. Throat Chop is 70% to me. Drill Run does 35% to me because I have the Shucka Berry. U-turn, if it's banded, does 46%. So I think my play here is go for the knockoff, find out what exactly this Pokemon wants to do, and just kind of go from there. And there's the U-turn. Crit, unfortunate, but we reveal that it is definitely not choice band because a crit U-turn, not done that much. But in comes the Kyogre. Okay. So getting the knockoff on this doesn't really do anything for me here. Not going for a Wild Charge right away, and that's almost a dead Kyogre. Origin Pulse, that's a dead us, but that's totally fine. I'm completely cool with that. Here, I can go into my Monkey. I can go into my Arceus Fairy. If I go Gren, what does it force in? He either sacks this off, and first of all, he should sack this off. He should do that. Is he going to do that though? I don't know. I don't have my Sash anymore on this Pokemon, so I can't just stay in against things. Well, I could theoretically. I could. We know the Pheromosa, by the way, up for a U-turn and got a crit on me, so we know it's not banded. That's a crit is good for max attack. Jolly. That's a low roll that he got. The 43% was a low roll for max attack. Adamant. Gren's Ice Beam doesn't KO it. I'm assuming it's max HP based on the damage we did with knockoff and wild charge. I can go into Monkey, which will force in maybe Corviknight, and I think I got to do that. I'm gonna go into Arceus here. We'll click Judgment. Claim a KO on this. There's no reason for him to switch out, I think, unless he's like, I really gotta keep this around, but no, we get the KO on this, which is great. We can likely see a Nidoqueen here, I'd assume. There's the Corviknight instead. Let's find out if this thing has Iron Head. It's got Bulk Up. Okay, let's go for a Taunt. No more of that for you, sir. Let's click Scald. Let's get a burn. Let's go. Maranga Berry, the Spadef boost with Power Trip. Okay, fine with me. Am I going for spikes against this? Probably going for spikes now. There's the Coco. I kind of got to keep this around, is the problem. Let's go into Garchomp here expecting the electric attack. Or the toxic, I guess. That's fine. Here I can go for Earthquake. I can go for Fire Blast. I mean, Corviknight's burnt. I'm not too worried about it. If it's Bulk Up with Power Trip, he's got to have Iron Head or something to deal with the Arceus Fairy. Probably not. Maybe it's Agility, maybe not. I don't know. Let's just go for Earthquake here. There's the Corviknight, which is fine. Let's go for a Fire Blast. Does it have Rest? Is that a thing? Like, it can rest in this terrain here because it has access to a flying typing. There's a swap back into Coco. It's Boots. Good to know. I can go for the Earthquake here once again. Let's go for it. It's a double into Corviknight. He's doubling around, doubling around, doubling around. Coco revealed Toxic, which sucks. Because it outspeeds my Arceus. And his Boots. Go for another Earthquake here. I literally said go for another Earthquake when I wanted to go for Fire Blast. Rough. Very rough. I'm actually going to go for another Earthquake here. I'm okay with this. Oh, he's got Roost. Okay. It's fine. I go into this. I'm going to click sub. The Calm Mind here. Calm Mind again. Sub fades. It's fine. Go for another Calm Mind here. Go for Recover here. So we're at +3. Did it reveal Pressure? It's Pressure. Okay. Judgment to max HP, no Spadef. The 65 to 77. Let me sub here. There's a Roost. That's fine with me. Let's go for a Judgment. 48%. Iron Head. I can go for another one here because now these are +3. The attack's gonna do a lot more. Iron Head with the burn. 47%. I'll just go for another Judgment here. And that's a dead Corviknight. There's the Coco. This does get Toxic, I know that. I can get the KO on it right here, which is nice. There's obviously a Pheromosa. There's the Chansey. The question is, can I beat Chansey with what I have left? I can get rid of the Coco right here. Pheromosa will be around. Nidoqueen will be around. We should be fine. I'll go for this. That's okay. The Judgment gets rid of the Coco. There's the Chansey. I can go into this. How much are we doing to Chansey? So I'm at +3. +3 Judgment to Chansey that's max HP, max defense is only doing 41. Let's go into Quillfish here. Seismic Toss. Let's go for another Spike. Okay, should have taunted that. That's fine. Let's go for a third Spike. Or we get paralyzed. Getting an extra Spike on that would have been kind of cool, I'll be honest. I can go for a Scald here. It's probably going to go Earth Power against me. It's fine. We've established that the Pheromosa is not a boosting item. it could have been a max roll for admin with what it did. So, Arceus Fairy against Poison Jab. 49% top. So if I keep this out of range of that, it's really good for me. Go for a Spike. Earth Power KOs us. Won't tell us anything, but I can go into Greninja here. I can click Thief. Probably goes into the Chansey here. Then I can low kick it. We got the Chansey. Very nice. The Thief tech paying off. Thank you, Josh. Got the Violite now. We click the low kick. Ooh. They're going to Arceus here. Probably not. Probably not. We're expecting a Thunder Wave here, which is fine. If I could U-turn here, I would. Seismic Toss. I'm fine with that. Let's go for another low kick here. I guess, low kick or low kick because it forces it doesn't allow this thing to go for a U-turn here. So we go for the low kick. There's the Pheromosa. How much does Pheromosa take from Scarves of Rude? 69 to 82. Let's go for an Ice Beam. Close combat. Okay, that's good. It's got the attack boost. If it's Scarfed, that's a problem. If it's Scarfed, I think I just lose here. I think the game comes down to a 50-50 on if he's Scarf or not. If he's Choice Scarf, I lose right now if I don't go into the Arceus. But like, if it's not Scarf, I just lose anyways. So like, let's play this out. I got time since there's no timer. If this thing is Scarfed, I go into Arceus here. Arceus clicks Moonblast, and we call it a day. It's gonna get the +1 attack on me. Pharaoh, Mosa, basically choice banded. Close combat will do 38% to me. I'll then be able to get 1 Moonblast off against Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen will take what? It's 18%, I think, from spikes. It's 16%, around that range. 16% from spikes. It'll be around 58%. It'll have to take one Moonblast, which will do, assuming it's max HP. If I say Moonblast over Judgment, I mean Judgment. It takes 27 to 32. So assuming we get a min roll, it went from 58 minus 27 is what? 31? 31%. We go into Zarude. Zarude is 54% to 64% with Power Whip. And assuming we hit, we win the game. If he is Scarf and he switches out, he goes into Nidoqueen. Does Nidoqueen, if it's Life Orb, which we probably expect to be Life Orb, KO Zarude? Yes, it does. So I literally have to go for 2 Power Whips and hope we get the KO. And that this thing is not Scarfed. If this thing is Scarfed, I can't go into Zarude. So now if it's not Scarfed. If it's not Scarfed and it goes for Poison Jab, there's a roll that it OHKOs me from full. There's a roll. If this thing is not Scarfed and it switches out, fine with me. Same situation as if it were Scarfed, but better for me. If this is not Scarfed, then I go into Zarude. I go for Power Whip. I get the KO on it. Then, Nidoqueen comes in. I go for another Power Whip. Try to get the KO on the Nidoqueen. And if I get the KO on the Nidoqueen, or I don't get the KO on the Nidoqueen, I won't get it, but it'll put it in range of Arceus. It's a 50-50 on whether I think he's Scarfed or not. We're going to play it out as if he's Scarfed. We'll go for the Judgment here. 50-50 lost. We lost a 50-50 here. We gotta get a nasty roll with certain things. Damn. We have the KO on this. Nidoqueen comes in. 67%. If Nidoqueen has no investment, we do 64 to 76. If Nidoqueen is not Life Orb, we live the hit guaranteed. It has to be Life Orb. I swear to God, if I lose this game, I'll have a 15% chance to miss. Yes! GG's. Wow. Wow. So he wasn't Life Orb Nidoqueen. He wasn't Life Orb Nidoqueen. We take those. We'll take it. A good game for sure. Basically, the end of the game coming down to a 50-50 in a way, / misses with Power Whip. I will take it. The fact that Zarude, I will say this. I did not calc for this specifically, for this specific hit. I did not. I took whatever EVs we had left over and shoved them into HP. And it worked out because the max roll, Sludge Wave, from Modest Nidoqueen does 99.7%. If it's timid, the max roll is 91.3. It was indeed a Modest Nidoqueen. Max special attack, we took the hit. GG's. Also, just for those of you who are not part of the chat, shout out to Josh for saying, hey, run Thief with low kick on your Greninja. So that worked perfectly. I say perfectly in quotes because we didn't get the full KO, but we did exactly what we had to do, which is get rid of Chansey. Shout out to Josh and Burry for recommending the Mono Judgment on Arceus Fairy. It was very good. It worked really well for us. If he was on specifically a bulk up Corviknight, it would have worked a lot better. We could have probably just swept the game right there. But it is what it is. We did very well for us. We don't win those games without those two guys, so I appreciate your help, all of you. Thank you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you are watching the stream as well, make sure to subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. We are 2 subs away from 1,500, so make sure to go and do that as well. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. Make sure to comment on the video itself. Comment Funko Pop down below, which was the secret word of the day, which I just spoiled. And I will see you guys next time. See you guys next time. Bye.